I just want 8 hours of sleep. I don't even want 8 hours of sleep. I want 6 hours of sleep. Is that too much to ask for? I can remember being in my apartment and sleeping like 12, 15 hours. Yeah. Just rolling in and out of sleep. Remember being single and like going out to a club and drinking all night, and then the next day just sleeping in. I don't know. Now I go over to I'm at my mother-in-law's last night. Yeah. And the new thing is, I love it. It's like, my son's getting into soda now. Yeah. Oh, I know. I know. This is like it's against everything I believe in. The greatest thing ever was he never wanted soda. You understand, you start to strip the innocence from a child, like, it's like they're babies and they're eating strained vegetables. And then next thing you know, they're drinking and driving. It's it's like parents just fucking completely ruined what a child can be. They're giving him soda now. Now he likes soda. I remember the first time we gave him a sip of soda. He went, "Ooh, that's spicy." Like, oh my God, this is so innocent. He thinks Coca-Cola is spicy. Now, I got news for you. We go over her mother's house for dinner. Everybody's there. Ha ha ha. I want soda. I want soda. I say, I'm to the point now where if you give my son soda, it's like I take my father card and I punch out. That's all. It's like a punch clock. I'm done for the day. Padoosh. You deal with it now. You ever see what happens? Like, nobody's like in tune. Like, I love it when they give them a soda, like a can of soda, and I'm watching and I'm like, all right. It's like like somebody's lighting a fuse and I just feel like running. Somebody's lit a fuse on a bomb. It's time to run. I should just grab my coat and go home. And I'm the only one that sees it when he's running back and forth between the love seat and the couch, and he's running head first, full speed into the cushions. Yeah. Like fucking, what was the guy's name? Ramhead from He-Man? Full speed into the couch. Badoosh! Then he turns around, runs full speed the other way. Badoosh! 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 And out of an act of absolute, I think it was like out of his musculature went bananas. He grabs the TV remote and he goes like this. He throws it in the air. And this is how I know he didn't mean to do it. He threw it in the air and then he looked at me and he went like this. And I'm like, the TV remote comes down, hits the ceramic tile, and shatters. Okay, it didn't shatter, but the battery case came off the back, and the batteries fly everywhere. And then everybody looks at me like, what are you going to do about this? And I'm like, oh. You gave him soda! I'm out. I'm just going to start handing them things to launch into outer space. Yeah. I'm waiting for him to throw a chair right through the bay window. Give him more soda. Yeah. Yeah, Sylvia, give him more soda. She's the culprit. Whatever the kid wants. Crackers, soda, cookies. And it's like this, it's like these Dominican little candies and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah. What do you want me to tell you? I tell you what. Remember when you used to walk down the street and you'd find, back in the 80s, I think about how oversaturated we are now with entertainment and all types of entertainment. I mean, even adult entertainment. Remember when you were a kid in the 80s and you'd walk around and you'd find the phone sex card on the floor? Oh, yeah. We're talking about, this is like elementary school into middle school. And I remember my buddy, he ran up like one of those $1,000 phone bills. Remember the thing with the sex card? You'd find the sex card on the floor and you'd call the 800 number. Oh my God. I figured this out. We would go over Paul's house and we'd get on his phone and you'd call the sex line and they had an initial thing and the girl was like, oh, I want you between my legs and this, that, the other thing. And, I'm playing with this and, oh, I'm going to have an orgasm. And she was like, oh. And I'm like, where's my credit card? How do we get in on this? But then you knew if you stayed on the line any longer, it was like you had to pay. And I remember my friend racked up like $1,000. I don't know what it was like a couple $100. And his parents found out, and then it went through the parents' network, because parents used to talk to each other back then. Yeah, the sex line. What are you going to do? I used to come home, I would call it every day. Sex. It was almost like the same recording every day. But you find a different phone card and it had that initial introduction, that would make you throw a rod through the zipper of your pants. Oh yeah. Please, between sex cards and finding Pano in the empty lot, especially if we, every few houses there was an empty lot. Now there's no such thing as an empty lot around here. It's just another goddamn house. That was the magic. Because every empty lot we used to turn into a bike track. And you go sniffing around and you're digging at the bike track or whatnot, or you're exploring the lot. It always had those same weeds and whatnot. And the next thing you know, you'd find a bottle of fucking Floyd Scotch or Fleischmann vodka. Oh yeah. Oh, the kind of booze where it's just there's no quality control at the factory. There's chunks in the vodka. Oh yeah, baby. And then you find the Pano magazine. Oh. And there she is with a leg. It was always the same pose in the 80s. Okay? Not to get graphic, because let's face it. The girl would be sitting there on the bed. It was always, and the cowbell would go off. And it was always the satin sheets, and she'd be sitting there with her legs open, and it was one of these. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Anyhow. Girls in the 80s, they had no ass. It was always a blonde. And sometimes they'd have the hazing in the picture. The lighting was hazy. I remember that you'd find a porno book in there. And it's some bum was back there drinking, beating off. What the fuck? What a lifestyle. Man, oh man, it's great to be a bum. Please. bottle of Fleischmann's, Pano. You know? What did they do? They were in there beating off, during the day? Where were these guys? Because we never saw them. What was it, nighttime? What, are they sitting there with a flashlight looking at Pano? What do you know about anything? I don't really know, guys. Callahan here. For Christ's sake. Reporting for duty. We're scanning for crimes. That's about it. Other than that, now my excitement is I got this guy at work. He's got to talk to me about baseball cards. I'm ready to hang myself. Do you understand? There's certain people that you go in the break room and they come up to you and they start talking about something. And you're like, oh yeah, that's great. He's telling me about his baseball card collection. Every day, he's telling me about the baseball cards that he got. I'm ready to cut my wrists while he's talking. Yeah. Anything to drive up this day. Well, one of these days I'm just gonna cut one of my wrists open and put it on the table while he's we got box cutters. I'll just go and put my arm on the table just to make the day more interesting. And halfway through his conversation, he'll look down and wonder why there's blood streaming everywhere. And I'm dozing off while he's talking to me. I can't take it anymore. Oh my God. And then I gotta talk about Mark McGuire. What? Remember Mark McGuire? Mark McGuire's card? Now he's got me talking about baseball cards. Listen, there was only 3 cards you wanted as a kid. Okay? You wanted Wade Boggs rookie card. You wanted it was a 1983 Wade Boggs rookie card. You wanted Don Mattingly's rookie card. What was that, 82? Or 81? I don't know. And you wanted Mark McGuire's rookie card. How did Mark McGuire's rookie card go from being so expensive to being worth the dirt now? Literally $1 now. Same with Wade Boggs. 1983 Wade Boggs rookie. Come on, I had it. Could have got $100 for it in its prime. I like the 1987 series, to be honest with you. I know 80s baseball cards, it's considered the junk era, right? Because didn't Topps, Donruss, Fleer, Bowman, didn't they just oversaturate the market with baseball cards and then they became worthless? It was the floor fell out from the value of baseball cards. Yeah, but I like 80s baseball cards, man. I have no interest in collecting a baseball card now. No interest. If I was Topps, who's the main player? Topps? I heard they have from talking to this guy, they have Heritage, they have this and that and all these different series. I was like, that's why nobody wants baseball cards anymore. If I was Topps, first thing I would do is I would eliminate everything but the Topps baseball card series. That's it. That's all you can get. Roll the theme song. I'm bored to death. I'm bored to death. Here we go. Here we go with this thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, come on!
Check it out.
Ay. This is beyond frustrating.
Get out. Check it out. Step into the belly of the beast. I'll leave the compound and make my way to my stomping ground. I'm just about...
It's Mike Geronimo. Does anybody? What, I gotta sit here and hold it?
It can't get any worse, shit could only get better. My burner lamp around my waistline, Geronimo will be fine when niggas on my back and undivine. So now I unwind and keep a focus on my schedule. It's critical for me to run a scan of my plan.
Ow! Shot a cap gun, Mike Geronimo. What happened to that guy? He's working at Target. Good for him. Good for him. What do you want from me? All right, guys. I mean, I don't know if you can tell by now, but, you know, maybe I need to do a little research before I come out here. I know I'm trying to run the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. Maybe I ought to do a little, you know, a little planning before I come out here. I don't know. But here we go. We got a package from Teresa, okay? We know Teresa, yes. Teresa, the artist. Teresa. Let me say her name right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry Teresa's out there. Is that a name, Teresa? It's Teresa. Teresa? We have a woman at work. She got so insulted. Her name is Teresa. I called her what did I call her? Teresa? Teresa. I said Teresa. And oh my God, if looks could kill. I'm so sorry. What a huge mistake I made. Teresa. Can't, if you know how many people bone up my name and I don't get mad? You know, for 10 years, the pizza place has been calling me Jeffrey instead of Jesse. Every time I say, yeah, hi, it's Jesse. Oh, what's your name, sir? Jesse. Okay, Jeffrey. Every single fucking time. I'm like, are you people retarded? But I don't get mad. Well, I do get mad. But I mean, for fuck's sake, 10 years. I mess up your name one time. Give me a break. If I meet somebody and I'm like, what's your name? Jesse. And then later on in the conversation, they call me Jeffrey. I'm like, hey, Jeffrey it is. I'm in. I don't care. It's more fun if you call me by the wrong name. Yeah, and this is coming all the way from Florida, Tampa. My buddy just went to contract on his house. He's moving to Florida. He sent everybody a group text. I'm fucking out of here, basically. I'm fucking out of here. And I sat there and I got sad. I got jealous. I said, oh my God, he's escaped. It's like he's getting out of Alcatraz. I said, oh, you're so fucking smart. Take me with you, please! And I'll have to tell my wife this. What is this here? What is this here? There we go. Oh, look at the note. Look at this note. It's just class. It's wrapped in class. Little envelope here. It reeks of class. All right. Here we go. Look at this card. It's like the middle of summertime. Okay. Dear Bedhead 1000, you get drunk and create. I get high on my medical supply and create. I love it. I love it. These are yours now. I literally don't remember making them. Haha, cheers from Terry. Sorry the COVID made me send you a Christmas card. It's great. I love it. Come on. Dogs and snowmen, you know how they hang out together. Woo! Yes, you create. Isn't that the most wonderful thing? Oh, I've been listening to things lately. You got to hear the shit I've been listening to. I hear this guy talk about how the imagination is God inside of you, and everybody's creative force. Let me tell you something about what I believe about creativity. I believe it's the most important thing that a human being has is the imagination and creativity. But here's the problem. People focus their creativity in a negative way. Yeah, their imagination. Like, you ever do this? And I catch myself doing this. You ever get into an argument with somebody and you haven't even met them yet? Or somebody at work, and you have this mental argument that you think you're going to have with them. And your imagination develops the whole argument. What they're going to say, what you're going to say, how you're going to attack. You ever do this? And you say, Jesus Christ, I'm using my creative imagination toward negativity. So that's how I'm trying to spend the second half of my life, diverting it, catching it, number one, because you don't realize how much you do it. Catch it, number one. And then focus it in a different direction. Yeah. You got to grab control of the human mind. You have to take control of it. Because it just goes off on tangents. You have to, number one, realize what's happening. And then you have to divert it. Yeah, that's another thing I got to take care of. I got to watch my mind now. I got my screaming kid, my wife, and now I got to take control of my mind. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, look at this. It looks like hamburgers. What do we got here? We got hamburgers. All right, let me cut this open very carefully. The thing you have to understand about Teresa, okay, is she is a phenomenal artist. Oh, I'm going to leave the link for her stuff on Instagram. Let me tell you something. She has taken things to a new level. I love her artwork. Oh my God. It's like, it's Bob Ross times 1,000. She has such detail in there, beautiful colors, and the size of her canvases. That's where the real, that's what I find really impressive. The size of the canvases she uses and how much detail she squeezes into them. I mean, these are absolutely gorgeous. They're really gorgeous. I'm not blowing smoke here. I was looking at some of them saying, damn, she is getting good. Really good. Anyhow, what do we got here? Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. Look at this. These are look at this, on wood, on pieces of wood here. Look at that. We got the moon. Trees there. What, a birch tree in the background there with these beautiful autumn leaves, pine trees in the background. Oh, yeah, that moon right there, that reminds me, I was watching E.T. with my son. Yeah. He loves E.T. I'll watch it. We watched E.T. twice. I'll watch it again. I love it. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, these are beautiful. Another, yeah, where does that big moon come from? I don't know about you. I can't even see the moon around here. There's so much light pollution. Yeah. And gravity takes charge again. What was that? Oh, anyhow. Wow. Yes. Yeah, light pollution. Oh, look at this one. Oh, yeah. What do they call that? Harvest moon? What do you call that when the moon is so big? I don't know. This reminds me of, wow, Teresa. Thank you so much. Stars in the background. Gorgeous. Yeah. And it's almost a shame I'm going to have to put my Coors Light can on there. That's what's going to happen here. My Coors Light can is going to end up on your beautiful artwork, Teresa. I'm sorry. You know? Yeah, like a slob that I am. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love artwork. Oh, please. I'm reading that Derek Riggs, the artist from Iron Maiden. For those, somebody sent me the book, Derek Riggs, Run for Cover. And I'm reading it and my jaw is hitting the floor. Yeah. The first Iron Maiden cover, he wasn't even in contract. He didn't even know Iron Maiden yet. And I guess he found a picture of a decapitated head. It was like a Vietnam picture or something like that. And the head was on a stake or something like that out in the sun. And if you've ever seen the first Iron Maiden cover, you can imagine that could be the face. And the background in the album was the view right outside his flat. Right? I mean, that's what you guys in England say for apartment. Right outside his flat. So there it was. Bing, bang, boom. I mean, and when he got done painting it, he goes, number one, he's like the self-deprecating artist. Like, nothing's ever good. Like, he picks apart all his artwork, which is great. It's great to talk about how to see the artwork in the book and then have him just tear it apart. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like most magnificent art you've ever seen, and he's just like tearing himself down. So I guess that's the nature of somebody like that. But he said he took that picture when he was done with it, and he said, this picture is going to make me rich and famous. And then he laughed in his head and said, that's silly. And he put it inside his desk. And then when he was going out and shopping around to different record labels because he wanted to do album covers, they said, you need a portfolio. So he put all his pictures inside of a folder. And one of the people that he went to at EMI was Rod Smallwood, the manager from Iron Maiden. And he saw that picture. He goes, that's the album cover. And then they signed him under contract, and he worked for Iron Maiden from there on out. Pretty amazing stuff. And if you notice, the early Iron Maiden albums were his yellow and black period. A lot of like Women in Uniform, Sanctuary, Killers to an extent, and this type of everything was yellow and black. And he said that's because he used to go and wander around the streets of London, and all the light bulbs were sodium something or other, sodium hydroxide. I don't know what they were. Sodium light bulbs had a very yellow tinge to them. So everything looked yellow and black and very sinister. It's very interesting. And apparently England used those sodium hydride light bulbs because of telescopes. It didn't interfere. It didn't give off light pollution for telescopes. So they had all the cities and whatnot had all these sodium light bulbs. Yeah, I love yellow lights. Now everything's LED and white. It looks like shit. Oh my God! Can you imagine cruising around England, London in the early '80s, punk rockers walking around? Hey, where's Jack the Ripper? I mean, what? This is like the greatest. Early 80s England. Go down to the pub, listen to some Iron Maiden. Go down to Ruskin Arms. Come on! Watch Iron Maiden live? Lord. And then you'd find out that Iron Maiden would tell Derek Riggs on like a Friday, hey, we need an album cover by Monday. And he would stay up all night long. Like, he'd stay up the whole weekend. Just painting, Number of the Beast. He did Number of the Beast in like a weekend. Okay. And then you learn all this crazy stuff. Like, in Number of the Beast, if you look at the devil, he's got like lightning strikes around him. Those were supposed to be wings. Like, he was supposed to be drawn with wings that were made of lightning and smoke. But he didn't have time to do it. What? Or if you look at Peace of Mind, where he's in that cubicle, You know, and the doors, if you look at the other side of the album, the doors open and it's the sky. And then you look at the cover for Flight of Icarus. You know, when he's sitting there flying around with the blowtorch, you see a cube in the sky. And that cube in the sky is the cell from Peace of Mind. What? So you learn things about all the album covers. Very interesting. He had like a day to do Cross-Eyed Mary, the single. And he talks about the neck on the girl and how he made the neck too fat. And he talks about all the mistakes that he made. And how he was using different paints and they weren't working out the way they were supposed to and he couldn't correct it. Oh my God. Fascinating stuff. Fascinating stuff. Unbelievable. And how many like little jokes that he put into all the like personal jokes for him. He originally on Somewhere in Time had there's Batman in there. I don't know if you could see you see Batman on the back cover, right? But there was also supposed to be, and they show pictures of this when he first sketched it out. It was supposed to be like the Starship Enterprise was going to be floating in the background. Oh, and remember in Cross-Eyed Mary, there's a little Mickey Mouse down there. They snuck that in. So they couldn't get away with that today. Of course, yeah, because Walt Disney himself would come out of his cryogenic chamber and rape you in the ass. Yeah. I mean, guys, what are we doing here? You know something? Let's do a little Hello PC Engine. I mean, because there's nothing else going on. Picture time. Oh, and the other thing with the Flight of Icarus album cover, do you know how you see the little people in the silhouettes of the people? There's a guy and a girl banging on the top of the hill there. I didn't even know that. And Icarus was supposed to be like Led Zeppelin's mascot. You know, the guy, the Swan Song mascot. That was supposed to be Icarus. And if you look closely, he's got a dong down to like his knees. I'm like, I didn't even pick up on this. And that was kind of like when Led Zeppelin was done, right around that time. So it was almost like a symbolism of Led Zeppelin, like a new guard coming in, the new wave of British metal. Like, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Let's get you into position. This is a segment of the show that I always pop a boner for, because it means we're going to discover PC Engine together. Oh, this is fantastic. It really is a lot of fun. Don't you find it a lot of fun? No? Okay. Well, let's do this. Oh, yeah. PC Engine, it's still a relative mystery, isn't it? Isn't it? It is. It is. Okay. Yes. Oh, what did I do? All right. How are we going to do this? We're just going to scroll and stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Special No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. How about Super Metal Crusher? 1991. Let's do it. What a name. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, 1991 pack-in video. Ah, nice music. Okay, hold on a second here. You guys hear that? For some reason. All right. Battle mode, practice mode, play mode, battle mode. Didn't we play this? Hold on, look at that guy. Look at this guy. I'm in. We played this, didn't we? Guys, we played this game. All right. Here we go. Let's go. And stop. Zing Pang? What is this? All right, we got to find something here. All right. How about New Zealand story? I want to know what the story is with this game, huh? Yeah. Ah, Tato, 1990. I mean, thank you for giving me time to read that. Yeah, sure. All right, goodbye. Oh, yeah. What are these guys from? I've seen these guys before. All right, we got a bow and arrow. Here he is. What is he, a kiwi? That's a kiwi, right? Alright. Whoa. Alright, hold on a second. Oh, come on! I thought that was a jump thing. Alright, thank you. Oh, they fucked me tender. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, let's turn this music down a little bit. I mean, what do you think of those graphics? You know, these games are deceptively easy. Oh, we got some type of speed, apparently. Oh, yeah, look at this. Oh, I was supposed to use that. Oh! What is this? What? Oh. Okay. What do you got here? Balloon? Alright, all the way up, and then the balloon pops, right? Oh yeah! A new gun? I'm in! Can we go down? No. Go down here. This is an interesting game. Grab one of these, right? Here we go. Alright. Why are we going down? Up we go. Up we go. Oh! Shit! Oh, I thought maybe we could just jump on top of them. All right. See, we learn even more. Oh, round one. Oh, come on. All right. You know, very interesting platformer there. Not bad. Not bad. What else can we look at here? What do we got here? Spin pair. No. Sun 2. No. Not yet, at least. How about Shinobi? How about Shockman? How about Shockman? Whoa! Oh, we definitely don't want to do this. Yes! Shockman! $1992. One player, two players. One player. This is a two-player game? Oh. All right. I can't be a broad in a video game. I don't know if you know that about me. And I don't think I'm a chauvinist. I just can't be a broad. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa! Danny Longlegs right here, everybody. All right. There we go, we jump. That's it, we just jump. Got little kids around here. Now I'm ready to repair your body. Please come to my laboratory. I think they spelled laboratory wrong. I could be wrong. All right, bip bop boop. What's going on here? Yeah, I'd like to know. You are Shockman, right? Get him, boys. Okay, uh-oh. Oh! 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 Not so fast! Not so fast! Not so fast, bitch. Not so fast. All right, we got him. We got him. We got him. Oh, shit. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Jesus. Up. Oh, come on. Jesus. We're dead on the first enemy. Come on, buddy. Come back to life. Oh, my God. All right. Gee, this game is, wow. That's brutal. All right, all right. We heard your horse shit already. Oh. You gotta be careful with this game station. You don't just start mashing buttons. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm shocked, man. It's shocking how fast I died. Get rid of these assholes first. Come on. You're out of here. come on. All right, can you give me a second to breathe? Oh, come on. I'm just... Oh my God. Oh, I'm getting stressed out. We got to be missing something. Is there a this is a power shot, isn't there? There's got to be a power shot move. There's got to be a power shot here. I'm missing something. Okay. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Yes, there's a power shot. Okay, and it is powerful. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Out of here. Bip bap boof. Okay, let's get some music on here. There's a whole story going on here. I'm not reading it, but there's a whole story. Oh, I know this music. Oh, this is music, baby. Listen to this. What? Are you... Alright, let's go. Oh, we're in. Oh, shit. Wait a second now. Wait a second now. Come on, Shockman. Oh, yeah. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, if this music doesn't get you pumped. Jeez. Where's my turbo buttons? Yeah, that's why I'm doing bad. We're out of here, baby! Oh no! Okay, obviously can't do that, right? Oh, maybe you can. Oh! Oh! Oh, jeez. Alright, we gotta slow it down. Oh! Oh boy. Oh! Where am I? Alright, slow down. Here we go. Oh, come on. No! Oh, shit! Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. I can't, for some reason, these buildings are dragging me down. I can't jump. Here we go. All right, here we go. No! It's like the buildings have gravity. I don't know what's going on. Out of here! Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys. Guys. I don't know what to tell you. You just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. And you better believe that. With a 4K bass! We'll see you next time.